All right, welcome in, greetings, friends. I hope you are doing well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I wonder if any of you guys are excited for Christmas, as I am. I'm looking forward to it, of course, of course. But today we are going to be continuing on our True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 2 playthrough. So, when we last left off, I feel like we were missing something. Some item. We had these little garden emblems, and I believe we're missing one. Now they're very small, so it's entirely possible we've just overlooked it. So I thought what we would do today is go back through all the different areas of this greenhouse and see if we can locate that garden emblem, because I feel like we need that to continue on, because there is a doorway near where the next gem is that we have to get that requires them. So, I mean, we might be wrong. Maybe we just need a shovel. But I haven't seen a shovel either. So, we're going to attempt to do that. So, let's go ahead and hop in. All right. So, we need this garden emblem, and we have 3 out of 4. So, let's go back to the entrance of the greenhouse. And let's look very carefully and see if we might have overlooked it, because it is very small and it's entirely possible that we've missed it. Okay, so we have a camera case. Was the unlucky ghost hunter here? Was it his blood I saw? I mean, it could be. So far, I don't see anything, and we can't zoom in on that anymore like we used to. Let's check over here and see if there's anything in the fountain that we've missed. And perhaps in the grass around. It doesn't seem to be, though. Let's look. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything there. And I'm not seeing anything else here. So, for now, I think we can say that room is pretty well cleared. So let's first look over here. Now, we already know where to dig here, but we're going to have to get something to dig with. It looks like this has been moved recently. Well, relatively. But let's check and see if there's anything else around here. I think it doesn't matter where we click on here, we're going to need a shovel of some sort to be able to continue. And then that's the door lock. So I don't believe there's anything here. All right. And we can no longer zoom in on the fountain. We can zoom in over here, but we need a bucket or something to collect the sap. And I don't believe we have anything that could count, unless the shawl somehow counts. I didn't think it would. But nothing else here really seems appropriate. Alright, we can zoom in still to this board. Art of the month. So many different drawings. At least it's nice to think that Dahlia had other children to keep her company. Now, we did get a piece of a drawing here that we used. And I think we're missing one more piece. That was over in the upstairs of Block B, I believe. We have that drawing that we drew of this doll. We can't do anything else with the box. There's the drawing of the doll. This is where we actually found one of the garden pieces. So I don't feel like we have really missed anything there. And then we're missing a medallion here. I don't think we can proceed onward here until we have the medallion. That could also be a thing that we need to find. Maybe instead of the garden emblem, we'll find the missing medallion. It looks like one of the faces is missing. Could be we also need to find a face. I am uncertain. All right. I don't think there's anything there. I guess let's check upstairs. And let's see. Now, this is where we operated to turn the fountains on, but they're both on now, so I don't think we missed anything there. We do have this thing with the seeds, but I don't think there's anything particular about them, at least not right now. It may be something we need to come back later and do, but for now, I think that's all we can do. And we cannot look in that open cabinet. Every time I click down here, it just goes to the countertop. Wait, with this table, let's see. Enter the combination lock to open the lock? Okay. What combination? So somewhere there may or may not be a table with a broken leg that may or may not contain something. The combination is 6941. Oh, that's a table leg. I thought that was a rod to the mechanism in the admin building. Okay, so what's our code? 6941? Okay. Let's see if that is in fact it. 6941. Oh my goodness. What do we got? The emblem. And a black light? Yes. And a paper. Wonderful. Someone scratched out some graffiti in the boiler room, and now I've got to plaster it. Drawing on walls is annoying enough, but why scratch the thing out? It looks like those symbols on the lamps by each building. Oh, I think we were missing a symbol, right? When we discovered the symbols. Okay. Dr. Shuvache asked me to hang the safety instructions around the asylum. Sure, the entire blockade just went up in flames for no good reason, so let's hang safety instructions everywhere to feel better. One stone, two birds. Why would someone scratch out a drawing from a lamp on the wall? The boiler room? I wonder if that's in the other, in the elevator downstairs. But now we have all our emblems, so we can go back over here to the door. We'll follow up on that lead in a little bit. Okay. Right. Oh, a shovel, just what we needed. Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. All right. Well, let's dig for that lens. All right. We've got the last lens. Oh, wait. Is it a case for something? Oh, there's our lever. The one I thought was for the observatory. Maybe we need to add the lenses to them. Okay. Now we have all the lenses, which we can return to the room with the typewriter, I believe. So now we have 3 possible leads we can follow up on. Let's see which one will bear fruit first. So there was something about the boiler room. Maybe that was in front of the admin building as well. Down here. Where was it? This is the boiler room, right? I assume someone scratched out some graffiti in the boiler room. Now I've got to plaster it. Where would this graffiti be? I don't know. Unless it's not, like, exactly this room. I'm not sure. I mean, that kind of looks a little bit different. I don't see anything hovering. We've got the hole, but there's nothing we can do for that. Unless it's not... Unless more than this is the boiler room. Like, maybe that's not the only area that's the boiler room. Maybe we can do something back here. We still need to find a battery for that. What else would there be? Now, he did say something about safety instructions, and we have these. Aha. Okay. This symbol seems very familiar. There we go. All right, so now we have 3 symbols. That might be enough. I feel like we had these symbols on a box somewhere, a lockbox. I don't remember exactly where the lockbox was, but this should be the lever for this. I bet that I need to find a combination first. Okay, and it's not, is it going to be related to this? Probably not. Okay. We do have a black light though, so that may be something we'll need to figure out where we can use it at. I'm not sure. Is there anything we can do with the black light over here? Okay. It was a long shot. For now, let's go back upstairs and see if we can return the lenses and see if we will get any new direction here. I think it was here. Oh yeah, and that was that. But we're still missing this. Where would we need to return it at, I wonder? I don't know. Maybe we need to follow along the path back from... I thought it was in that room. Oh, maybe it was this room. No. No, I don't think it was this room. I swear I thought it was the other room. Like it said something about this. Okay. Where was it? Watch the star. Oh, watch the stars and walk through the sky. I bet that's what we use the lens for then. So maybe, where would we use it at? Maybe we have to use it there. Let's see. Aha, okay. So it's showing us... What exactly is it showing us, though? Oh. Okay. What did we do? So this is somehow supposed to help me walk through the sky. I see. Okay. Maybe now, using the levers, find the right arrangement of the stars. Well, okay. So maybe we have to be able, because we have to be able to do an outer arrangement. Okay. So we need 2 up here but we need 2 down here. So I'm not sure. Oh. 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 I see. Okay, so we need to find one. Okay, well, here's 4 on the outside. Oh. Wait. What did we do? Oh. I see. Okay. Now I understand what we're supposed to do. So we got to use the levers. They all do something different. So we have 2 up here. Skip 1 and then 2 more. So 2 up there, but I think it's actually skip 1 and then 2 here. Let's see. That's not gonna be right. Maybe this. I think we gotta spin it all the way around though. Like this, yes. So 2 outside, skip 1, and then 2. That one looks correct. So then the next, or maybe we have to do it from the inside out, actually. Since we can push them in, which means we need 3. Because, yeah, okay. So we need the one with 3. Alright. We have the 3, and then it's in the position of 2 up and 1 down. I think this. Okay. That would have been it. Okay. We're going to have to do each one. I understand now what we have to do. We're going to have to do each one in turn. So that's that layer. Now we have to push it forward. and do the second layer. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. But they're going to be 2 of them are next to each other, and then the other 2 are separated. All right, so what do we have? Right now we have 2 of them together, and then separated. That might actually be perfect. Do we have one that has 2 slots between them? Yes. Okay. So the way we're going to need to do this, the 2 together are over here on this side. All right. I'm getting a little nervous now that I'm going to hit the wrong button. All right. They're over on this side. And then on top, over there. I think that's correct. Up top and over here. So now we push them forward. 1. All right. Now we're here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one is the one with 5. We only get 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are 4 of them together? 1, 2. Wait, we got to look at the correct circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. So the space is at the top. All right. So let's rotate that. That should be correct. Let's send that one forward. And then we do the last outer circle, which is 4. And then we have 2 together and 2 together. So that's exactly what we have here. And we got to rotate it all the way around like we did before, right? There we go. We've done it, guys. The star door is open. My goodness. Okay. Act 3. Oh, wow. This actually just happened? What is this? The letter N. Why? It looks like I can rotate the ships, but I'd rather not until I know how. The wood looks old and might not survive more than a few rotations. I don't really see how the globe is related to psychiatry, but other than that, it's beautiful. Okay, I bet this is in because this is north. So we're going to have to find something directionally, I assume. Let's check this scene out. What do we got here? There's a newspaper with an emblem in it. Oh, okay. So we're going to have to get the emblem pieces. I saw an envelope knife somewhere. Oh, a code? Okay. So let's use the letter opener here. And there's, another emblem piece. Okay. Can we go ahead and use them on it? We can. Okay. Pretty solid. It'll be quicker to find a key. I need something thin to open this. Will the letter opener do? It will. Okay, I think we're going to have 4 emblem pieces. That opened over here. Now we have another code piece and another button. Oh. Do we have to turn them all on or all off? What are we hearing? I bet the code goes to this. There's our other emblem piece and more of the code. Okay, and there we go. We've got our code. 0638. Let's use that on this. Okay. And there's our key. Nice. Is there anything else in there? I don't think so. Oh, we gotta probably use it exactly on the lock. We've gotten a book. Nice. What exactly is this? Director Memoirs. Wonder what that will be for. I wonder if I can get up there. Maybe we can find a ladder or something. What's this? We have a letter. I noticed something in Dahlia's file. It seems that her mother was the one who insisted on her internment. However, several times since she has attempted to remove her, and all those attempts were blocked by Professor Smith. Miss Stonehouse mentioned something strange today. Her other two daughters. Frankly, I'm surprised that someone in her condition is allowed custody. I'll mention it to Professor Smith. Sounds like a bunch of busybodies to me. On one of these tapes, my mother mentioned that she had to send Dahlia away. Turns out she changed her mind later. Why? Did they try to take me and Heather away too? Why did they try to ruin our lives? Right? All right, something goes here. Oh, I know where that compass rose is too. Tweezers. Okay. Let me turn on the lamp. All right, so we're going to have to get the compass rose, I think, before we can do that. That just goes back to the table. Can we do any? Oh, I bet this is where the book goes. Books with initials and nothing else. Oh, apparently these are memoirs of the past directors of this asylum. I doubt that I'd find anything of immediate use for me in there. However, the books actually feel strange. They are a little too heavy and seem to click once put back on the shelf. I know what this is going to be for. We're going to have to find all the books, and then we have a listing of all the directors in order somewhere. I don't remember right here. We still got to find one more. All right, so we'll keep an eye out, and then we'll know how to solve that one. Oh, a little figurine. Jack Smith again. Jack. The more I learn about Jack, the less I can picture him as an evil person. But he did murder so many people in cold blood. Was it in cold blood? Was it even Jack? From what I found out, he was protective of Dahlia, tried to pass her the tapes. Am I starting to see him differently because of this and his relationship with Mother? I do wish she would have met someone strong and protective like him. But he was the killer. There were no doubts about it. But then again, does an investigation even mean anything if they still couldn't find the bodies? There's so much mystery involved, my goodness. All right, so we have some new items. Let's see if there's anything else in here that we can explore. I think that might be it for now, because this just leads back to the globe. All right, well, now that we have these tweezers... Oh, what's this? Oh, a key ring. I can't get a grip on it, not with my bare hands. Can we use the screwdriver? No. What about the tweezers? Ah. Another key? How many keys did one employee have to carry? Well, I hope we didn't need the tweezers, because don't have them anymore. It's locked. Of course it's locked. Need a key for the key ring. I assume the key ring isn't going to work. I don't know. Well, somehow we'll have to figure out how to get in there. I know where we can get the compass rose from, but I don't know how to get it. I also feel like I'm at a bit of a dead end again. We have a ton of items. Is there anything else? Oh, you know what? Maybe we should go in here and use this. Is there anything we can see with the lens? I mean, we do still have it. Maybe there's something we need to see with it. Perhaps on the bookshelf. It doesn't seem like it. Wonder where we'll find this last book. We also have this black light. Where could we use that at, I wonder? I'm not sure. Let's just look down here and see if there's anything here that we can use. We can always check the lens too and see if perhaps it might reveal any hints. And it doesn't seem like it. I assume we won't find... Oh, but what about here? Can we use a black light here? No. I think we're gonna have to put something there, like a drawing. Because none of these seem to work. Alright. Let's see. What do we have here? I don't know that there's anything else that we can actually do here. Hang on one sec, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Had some kind of alarm going off there. Okay, so I don't think there's anything that we can do here. I'm still super curious where we would use the black light at exactly. Like, is there anything in here? Maybe we have enough codes that we can do this now. Not quite. We have some, but not enough. Maybe those aren't even the right drawings. They kind of look more like what was on the wall upstairs, but I don't know. And I don't think there's anything else here. Like, can we pry this up somehow? I don't think this one matters. Let's go to the fountain and see if we can't perhaps get that compass rose. Because this is clearly where it is. But how can we get it? I don't know. None of our items seem to want to work. Can we see anything with the lens? I am, like, uncertain what we do with this lens. We were supposed to bring the assembled one somewhere. Huh, wait a second. Did we know about this? Yeah, I think this one leads us to the greenhouse, right? Oh, it leads us to the sign, and then the sign leads us here. And then we go in here. This just leads us back here. And then we go over here. Now that we have this lens, there's nowhere else to view it, right? Like, what do we do with it now? What did the book say? Let's see. Maybe it's farther this way. Or... Huh. Well... I think maybe we have used it all. Oh, wait. Maybe it's this. Got my lens back. I don't know there's much use in trying to find any sense in this note, though I wonder if he's talking about the lamps by the door to Block B. I've noticed that one of them is indeed broken. He broke the light by the door and hid it in his wall. I saw him use my lens. I mean, we could look, I suppose. But I'm really uncertain what we stand to gain here. Let's look. I mean, that one is broken and we've seen that. It looks like it was broken a while ago. Is there anything else we're supposed to examine here, perhaps? He broke the light by the door and hid it in his wall. Hid it in his wall? It said in 221, which would mean upstairs, right? So perhaps, yeah, that's going up there. Well, let's go back upstairs and see. An axe? Someone just planted this axe? Someone really is here? Oh, I didn't see this before. Can we pull it out? Oh, with the hammer. Axe head. Huh. Oh. The box has been cracked open and the gears are missing now. Did this just happen? The axe is real. I had to touch it to believe. Cold. I am in an abandoned asylum at night. I've had an accident. I've been seeing things which could have been anything at all, really. But now there's this. Not a shape, not a shadow, not even a terrifying apparition. Someone or something has planted this very real axe in the panel. So someone planted an axe in the panel. Wonder what we can do with the panel now. Got some gears. Oh, we're gonna have to find a bunch of gears. Well, I guess it's time to begin searching. Oh, here's another gear. Maybe it won't be as hard to find gears as we thought. Oh, nice. They're probably all here somewhere, right? Wouldn't that be convenient? See, we have 6 so far. Maybe some are a little less obvious. Maybe some are elsewhere and not right here. That also could be a thing. Can we use... There's nothing else to interact with on this picture. Okay. Let's see. Maybe there's something... The computer? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, what about... No, that just leads back to the computer. We found a bunch of gears. We can't squeeze through. So we're definitely going to have to find the rest of the gears before we can continue. I think that must have been all the gears that we can get there. We still need to find 2 more, though. Where are we going to find these gears at? Perhaps in here. Maybe. Let's look around and see. There's still the revolver. We do have an axe head now, though, which we didn't have before. So perhaps we'll be able to do something with that. I don't suppose we can do anything with this. Nothing on here. I really want this. But I think we're gonna have to find a bracelet. Alright. Well. Can we get the compass rose out with that? Or with this? We probably need to actually construct the axe head somehow. That would be my guess. We have access to water. For what purpose, I wonder? Can we do something with one of these items? I don't know. Maybe there's something in the tool shed that we can do something with. Counting planning permits, nothing useful. All right. All the paint is dry and the solvents have evaporated. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything useful here. It's locked. All right. What about, can we do anything with this now? I mean, I wouldn't think so. But maybe? Attached by a thread. Can we hammer it? We probably really need to find these gears. But where are they? That is the mystery. This must be from Block A. And we still can't see anything over there. Oh, there's that. Something on the roof of the trailer. Yeah, that box. I don't know how I never saw that box before. Alright. Could it possibly be that there's gears in here somewhere? I mean, that would seem a little odd. But maybe. Well, I don't know. I feel like that would be very strange indeed. We can look, I suppose, but I'm not feeling very hopeful about that. I don't suppose this ring is needed. You know, maybe. Let's go check the tool shed again. Maybe we can find, like, a handle? No. Okay. Doesn't seem like that is going to be our answer. I guess we're going to have to head back over to Block B and just put on some eagle eyes or something. Unless there's something in administration we're missing. Let's look carefully. We can't go very many places. Maybe there's gears somewhere that we haven't seen. I don't think there's any gears over here, or else we'd be able to zoom in on it. So maybe the gears aren't anywhere around here. That could be a possibility. No gears here. And when we look here, that's just going to go back to the safe. Are there any gears in the windowsill? No. Doesn't seem like it. And we probably don't have anything. Yeah. Nothing I can find here. I don't know. We were on such a roll. Can we salvage anything from the computer? Is there any more mail? Let's see. Quest. We've done that, I think. I don't know. We have Alex. Who was... Oh, wait. We have another person, right? Is it him? Oh, wait. Did we... Wait, we already did this one, right? I think. I know you've allowed paper and crayons in order to encourage a patient to express himself. Unfortunately, he instead glued the papers to the wall and then painted all over them. The result was something strange, a sort of dark cloud with a face in the middle. The scan is attached. I've confiscated the crayons and papers until I hear from you, sir. I'm not sure. I won't believe what happened. I went back and got a raise. We talked a lot how to drink a casual drink with the Professor Smith. We'll just send him. He'll be like, why am I getting emails from random ghosts? I think it's this one. All right, yeah. So I don't think we have anything else. I hear Chris sent the rest of Elizabeth's tape for restoration, but I managed to get my hands on what he already had. Yeah, we've already checked all that. So where are the springs? Are they somewhere here, perhaps? Maybe we're just being blind. Some gears are missing, but we can't use these until we find the others. I don't know. Yeah, we can't look over here anymore. Hopefully there weren't any there, but I don't think there are. I think we're gonna have to go look elsewhere. Seems to be all there is to it. Do we have any gears around here? We just have that bracelet. I really want to know what to do with this axe head. I'm super curious. We've already taken... Why is that bush moving? Yeah, I also want to figure out what to do with the black light. I'm super curious. We still don't know what to do with the lens either. It said something about bringing back a completed one, but I'd like to see what it is, but I can't break the concrete with my bare hands. Can we somehow, like, combine? We need to find an axe head. Have we seen, or not an axe head, but an axe handle? Have we seen one anywhere around? It could be possible that we've seen one around somewhere and not realized it at the time. So let's just look around. Also, we can figure out some things to do, like... I know we still need a battery there, but... So far, I haven't come across a battery. Now, this is interesting because it makes me feel like we're going to have another key card that we need to make. But right now, we don't have one. It's interesting that we can still interact with this, though. But I don't know what to do with it for right now. Is there anything here? Nope, nothing with the lens. And we've already copied that down. At least now we understand why that poster was there and why we could look at it. So we did make some progress. I don't see anything down here. Can we interact with anything over here? I don't think so. Alright. Well, maybe there's something in here we can do something with then. It's about the only place we can go. Need another key to open it. Maybe we can find something. We know where to get the compass rose from. Is there anything else we can do with this? No. I think what we did with the tweezers was we pulled the broken key piece out. Doesn't seem to be anything we can do there. We can't do anything with these anymore. That's now solved, so we cannot do anything with that. Oh no. Can we use the black light over here somehow? Is this the same statue? It can't be. They look different. I mean, we know where the statue is going to be at. That's the one in the greenhouse. But I don't know what to do. We've got all these tools, but I have no idea what to do with any of them. Because there doesn't seem to be anything to interact with. Pressing. Unless we're just missing something insanely obvious. I mean, there's this. Judging by what remains, there used to be a blueprint. Can we blacklight that? No. I thought maybe we could, but I don't know what we would do. We must have to put a drawing or something there. But to what? I couldn't say. We've solved that puzzle. They were still finishing the mural. Can we use the black light on anything? The paints are dry. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I mean, unless there's something in here we can do, we still don't know this. The wheels turn, but once again, I need to find the combination first. We have parts of it, I feel like. My mother's picture was hanging here. Was it left here for me? This drawer must have been the drawer for the important stuff. Too bad someone clearly got here first. I wonder if we can use the black light here somewhere. Can we, like, pry this open? I mean, it doesn't seem like an interactable, but maybe there's something we can do. Can we somehow make an axe out of that? That'd be nice. But it does not seem to be the case. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, let's look through all of our clues and see what we've got. Emma Clark, Alex Evans, we have the administrator password, and we've read all of their emails. I don't know if there's much use in trying to find any since this note. Took my lens. I made it, and he took it. He broke the light by the door and hid it in his wool. I saw him use my lens. Gotta get my lens back. I'll hide it better this time. I mean, we have the lens, but I don't know what we could possibly use it on. Is there something that we need to do with it now? I feel like it'd be odd if we needed to use it now, but we could quickly scan, I suppose. Nothing left in the pocket. It would really be nice if we could just find something to make the axe with. I feel like if we could do that, we might make some progress. I mean, there is this statue that they seem to be worshiping. I don't know. And I'm very curious where we'll use the black light at. Alright, well, there doesn't seem to be anything in there. Can we see anything at all with the lens? No? Let's check down here, make sure. I'm not seeing anything. Unless there's something we've missed here. It looks like I can rotate the ships, but I'd rather not until I know how. The wood looks old, might not survive more than a few rotations. Oh, I didn't see this hatch. There must have been a handle or a ring here. We got a key ring. Nice. Oh, we got a punch card. Okay. And we got more gears. Okay. There we go. We finally found the gears, guys. All right. Well. Why the gears were way over here, we'll never know. We do have the punch card. I wonder if we should try and do something with the punch card machine yet. Place clean punch card. I don't know. Maybe we need that in the administration building instead, and it's already a good punch card. Possibly. But for now, let's see if we can fix this elevator. Alright. Replace the gears to fix the mechanism. Alright. So, we're going to have to make them spin. We have a bigger one. That one will meet. Maybe a small one here. Okay. Maybe one here. Not sure. What do we have here? Okay, that one. What is this one for? Oh, I bet that one goes like there. Okay, yeah. All right. Where can we make these go? One doesn't spin. I mean, we can do that here. But I don't know that that helps us. That one doesn't quite meet. Do any of them meet there besides that one? I think it has to be this one. But then what do we put here? Okay, so we can do that. Can we do something else? Let me see if there's any others. That one doesn't work. Yeah, it has to be this one. So which one do we put? I feel like that one has to be there. Maybe this one? I'm not sure. No, that's fine. Why can you click some of them off, I wonder? Okay. Well, I feel like this one is for sure in the right place. That one doesn't fit there. It fits there, but then nothing else fits there. So that one can't be there. We fit this here. It does not fit here. It fits there, but then nothing fits here. Yeah, so I feel like we're very close. What if I swap these two? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I see how it goes. There we go. We had almost the right idea. All right, we got it open once again. Now we have to see what secrets we can find upstairs. All right, maybe we'll learn something new. Can we go back in here? The drawing looks very precise, as if someone was copying something. Pillows, nothing of interest. Can we look through here with the lens? Okay. I'm not sure what we might find here. We still need to find this last drawing. I have an idea of where we might find it, but I'm not sure. Now, there was something about hiding it in the wall. So maybe there's something hidden in a wall somewhere. I don't have the key, and we can't, like, pick the lock. I guess this is where I could open the gate if I had a key. I mean, we have this, but I don't think that works. Okay. So we still need things to advance further in that direction. Cannot open that one. I feel like we should be able to find something in all this bric-a-brac, but apparently there's absolutely nothing usable. What about here? We got the music box, the hole in the wall, Eddie that we put down there, the glass in a pile. Were the windows broken before the asylum was abandoned, or has someone stayed here since? I don't know. So we were able to get back here, but for what purpose, I wonder? I'm not sure what that gained us exactly. Obviously, we have access to this area now, but why? Is there something we need to do here right now? Let's read our notes. 221 broke the light by the door and hid it in his wall. We could check the walls. We've got the directors. I know where that will be used. And I know where this will be used. We'll just have to find some more of them. Emma barged in and told me that she and the staff believe the statue is alive. Educated people, medical professionals, alive. Apparently, she saw the border security scans that came with the statue, and the hands were in different positions. Idiots. Okay, gathered everyone in the greenhouse, showed them that the arms are articulated. They must have moved during transport between all the borders that thing crossed. Couldn't move the head, though. Now I must get all the scans back before Laudius finds out. They had him in the closet, perhaps in that one room. It looked like something that could be extracted. It could be. I mean, we have done something with that previously. I'll go check again. Some would say gluing and painting is also a form of expression. But what do I know? I wonder what was so special about this drawing. Maybe I should print it. All right, the image looks like it was part of a much bigger drawing. So we did already do that. These symbols seem familiar somehow. I'm going to write them down just in case. Was there any other notes? And then the book. Okay. Well, let's go check. I don't think we can do anything more with the music box. Doesn't seem like it. An unfinished drawing or just a stain. Maybe we can use the black light here? I don't know what we would do. Maybe... Oh, wait. Maybe this is the wall. But how could we... Oh. Uh-huh. There we go. Okay. So we have another drawing. I wonder if that's enough. I'm uncertain. Well, there we go. Let's go look and see. Maybe that was enough? Kind of doubt it. Was it in here? No, I think it was in the other building. I don't know if that's enough. But it might be. Let's see. I always forget where they're at in here. Oops. Is this enough? No. This might not even be the correct thing. I feel like... What do we use the elevator punch card for, I wonder? Because the elevator functions, right? And this is perfectly fine. We have so many items, and I just don't know where we need to use them right now. Got the lens. Unless there's more symbols, perhaps. I'm curious, though, if that might have... Oh, that might have done it. Yeah, I think that note is gone now. The one about the old fart. Okay, so that was what we needed. So where do we use these symbols at then? What if they are up in that one room? Because they kind of looked like that, right? Wait, was there something? There's something going on here? It's weird looking. But I don't think so. Also, welcome in, Anwen. All right. Let's go back upstairs and see. Maybe, because they kind of look like these, right? As if someone were copying something. Oh, but that was for the books. So it's similar, but not quite enough. And then we need the one more picture. Where are we going to get that from, though? More importantly, I'm very curious where we use this from. I have seen that. Like, all kinds of those images. But not necessarily in a puzzle we could use. Let me see. Unless there's something... I don't think there's anything else. Was there anything here? No. Okay. Where would we use the black light? I'm curious. We've got this too. A similar hydrant box somewhere. I mean, we saw this at a previous location, but have we seen anything like it here? That I don't know. I don't think we can do anything there, and I'm pretty sure we checked this out. I don't think there was anything we could interact with here. Always feel sad for the plants. Is there anything else besides the line going up to his eyes? This is where we started with it. We still have the lens, though, so I feel like there's still something somewhere that we need to find out with it. But I don't know what or where. We don't exactly have any more clues about it. But clearly, we still need it for something. I know it's going to lead us over there to the sign. There's nothing down there that we need to do anything with. Can't. There's something we can do with this. Access to water. But I don't know what we need the water for. Wait. I should try something else. It doesn't. Okay. I thought maybe it was saying something unique for the ruler. But no, that was just... It was just cycling through the options. It looks like a compass rose from old maps. It won't budge. It looks like there was another metallic object here, but it's missing now. What would the other metallic object be? I mean... Judging by the pose, it could have been a blade. Where would we find a blade? Do you want a hammer? Will a box cutter count? I mean, there's an axe. You want an axe? No. Apparently not. You tried using the knife on the big picture. Might have something hidden underneath. In the block B, you mean? This one? I can't zoom into it anymore. Let's see. I don't think there's any pictures I can zoom into. Let's check upstairs and see if there's anything. Well, these. Okay, we could try this. It doesn't let me do anything with those or the axe head. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can do anything with those. Not yet, anyways. Maybe eventually. There's a lot of times when you can look at a thing, you can eventually come back to it. I just don't know what to do about this. I feel like we need to find that sigil somewhere. I don't know where it would be. Alright, let's head back. I really feel like if I could somehow, not this one, the one over here, if I could somehow pry this band off, but I can't. I have to add one here. And I just don't have that right now. Maybe I can find it somewhere, but the question would be where. I really want to know why this statue is just collapsed in there. Something inside the statue is still in the concrete, and I just don't have what I need to break up the concrete yet. Administration, block B. Is there anything else of interest around? I don't know. I know we still have this item up here. If we can figure out how to break this. Literally hanging by a thread. But I feel like we need the same thing to break concrete. Because we've tried the hammer. We've tried virtually everything. And nothing seems to want to let me break that. I can't just push it. If that wire gave out, the post would just fall right onto the trailer. But how do we get the wire to give out? Rub it with the ruler. Maybe the lighter combined with the gas can. I think we cannot interact with the gas can, sadly. And I feel like we need to put a sword here or something. But I don't know where to find one right now. And this we'll have to fix, but we don't have the pieces for it. I've tried to use like this plank, but nothing we have seems to want to let me do anything with this. I mean, maybe, you know, we could make a picture with it with the black light, but you know, it did say it was dark. Can we somehow use the black light over here? Maybe I can. I wonder if I can hook up the black light over here somehow. No. Doesn't look like it, sadly. Still need to find some way to climb up there as well. Alright. Feel like you'll need that compass piece for something. but no clue how to extract it, right? I know exactly where we need the compass for, too. That's the really frustrating part. There is a puzzle uh, in the administration hall that we unlocked where the lights on when I left. They must have been on the same breaker as the park, I guess, I hope. Um, but yeah, there's we need a compass for one of the puzzles in the administration building that we recently unlocked, but either I need a sledgehammer or maybe a stick for the axe, and then perhaps I could break through the concrete with that. Let me try looking through here with the lens. I know we have the green path that goes there, but maybe there's some other things around. We haven't really fully explored with the lens, I guess. Other than we know it leads to the over here, but then it just dead ends there. I'm a little disappointed. I feel like I should be able to take that stick and fix my axe. Let me check over here. Anything that we're missing? I feel like we've done this before, but maybe not. Wait. I can't tear them apart with my bare hands. Maybe there's a more radical way as usual. Can I light them on fire? Like, why would I need to do that? I already opened the way. Do I need to do something with this? Maybe that's what I need the axe for. Might have to come back and chop those up, perhaps. And is there anything? I know I need a face for that and a emblem for that. But I don't have one right now. And I can't interact with this guy otherwise. One of the faces is missing. And if we look through our lens, there's nothing revealed. I'm still curious about this elevator key. Let's go back up here and look. Maybe there's something that we've missed. I mean, we already missed something here once. Can we do something with these seeds? Can we, like, use the box cutter on them? I don't know what we would do with the seeds, to be honest, but doesn't look like we can do anything. Is there anything here we can look at? Any more hidden codes, perhaps, is what I wonder. Is there anything secret on the children's drawings? Doesn't look like it. Blacklight it. We already took the one drawing from here. I guess that was about all there is, but then I wonder, why can I still zoom in on this? A lot of times when you completely solve the puzzle, I want that knife. I could too if I had a bucket. Is there anything I can do to get the knife out? We're just gonna have to find a bucket. Sadly, I don't know where to find one. We can no longer interact with the fountains. We can zoom in here, but there's nothing further we can do. Yeah, I don't know. We're back at that unfortunate position of lots of items, lots of puzzles, but nothing's matching. There's nothing to interact with here. We can look at it. Maybe that's all we need to do. Let's see. I keep forgetting about the lens. But I think we might have figured out everything there is. It's just a matter of where do we use that. These symbols seem familiar somehow. I'm going to write them down just in case. Oh no. I don't know where we would use that information. And I don't think there's anything further for us there. I know where the sand is. Look through the lens to see if there's any ghosts up here. I just have the red line telling us to go to the sign. And then we can't see that. It's too dark. I know we need this. This is going to be a lift that we're going to have to repair somehow. I'm almost certain that's going to be a lift that will get us to the roof. I feel like we're missing just like one subtle little item somewhere. It's that somewhere bit that is a bit frustrating. Let's just try a bunch of different things, even if they don't make sense. Because at some point in time, you might accidentally discover something that does work. I mean, obviously, none of this makes sense to try. Like, why would I use an elevator punch card there? But we have two interactables in this scene. Oh, well, it's technically right there. But I believe we tried everything for that. And it just does not work. I'm trying to think of where we could use these items. Like a box cutter. Seems like you would want to use it on a box. But I haven't seen any closed boxes that we would want to use it on. I don't see any clues that would lead us to what we might use a box cutter on. The newest room that we opened, let me just look at everything with a lens so as not to leave anybody out. But I'm fairly certain there's nothing to be found anywhere around here. Alright, so the newest room. Is there anything around? Is this room? I wonder, is this an elevator? Oh my goodness. Guys, help. Send help, please. Well, there we go. We've got a way to get... Oh my gosh, is that a ladder? Can we take the ladder? Please tell me we can take the ladder. Oh. Nice. Alright, we've got buttons here. First I need to learn which book I need. That's fine. A ladder is good. Where did it go? Can I find a ladder? I want the ladder. I know exactly where to use this. I have been making so many assumptions. And I'm gonna laugh if now I've been proven wrong. Oh my goodness, guys. We have finally done it. A cup? This crate is hanging by the ropes. Can we cut it? Yes, we finally figured out what to use stuff on. I am so excited. Can we use the black light? Can we turn this on? Yes, we can. Awesome. What was in the crate now? Let's see. Oh. Debris from what used to be Block A of the asylum. There could be something interesting, but I really don't want to poke in there with my bare hands. Of course you don't. What would you poke in there with, though? Ah, the bracelet. Nice. And then we have another letter. An entire building goes up in flames. Only 4 patients left. And no one is even talking about rebuilding. Instead, they are installing that creepy living statue in the greenhouse and electrocuting the 3 to near death every day. All while that creepy girl sits on the floor with her toys and watches. I hate that brat. And now there's that creepy guard Jack defending her. He saw me push her down the hall and gave me one of those stares. He scares me. He used the word creepy 3 times. I wonder if it's his lack of vocabulary or if this is the only word that comes to mind here. Igor does make a point, though. It all sounds suspicious. So Jack was defending Dahlia. I don't know what to think of him anymore. A plan? Oh, I know where that goes. Anything else we can take here? Might be it. Awesome. Nice. We have made lots of progress. All in the span of minutes. Alright, now that we got bracelet pieces, I think, can we put one here? It looks like there was another metallic object here. Well, I don't know why we have 2. Maybe the statue requires 2. Let's see. Oh, it must require 2. There we go. And now we can put this. Was it in block B? No. I think it was in the administration building. Down this hallway. Oh. Excuse me? Well. This actually just happened. It's almost fitting for such magnificence and acknowledged to lay undisturbed. Although I could swear that I heard screams from below the globe thing in the center. Probably the wind or my imagination. Still, it does seem that there is more to this room than meets the eye. I saw her look at me and enter the room. The door closed, and even if I dreamed it all up, how did all the windows break at the same time? Whatever it is definitely real. Should I run or follow? And then we've got whatever, I guess that's a drawing of her, and somehow this is relating. I hate broken glass. No way I'll try to walk over it. So, of course we can't get there. Oh, boy. So what can we do? Because we got that plan piece that we can do. But I don't know if we can get to it. Maybe we can use the board. No? Can we use the shawl? I should clear the glass first. And I probably can't do that. Well, that's poopy. We made all that progress, and now I can't do anything with what I was going to do. That's crazy. Because we still can't rotate these ships. I don't really see how the globe is related to psychiatry, but other than that, it is beautiful. Whatever it is definitely real. Should I run or follow? I don't know how this relates. I heard screams from below the globe thing in the center. Probably the wind or my imagination. I wonder what we need to do. Doesn't seem to be anything with the lens. Unless there's something down here with the lens? No? Well, I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to clean the glass. But I'm not sure. Once we do, we have at least 2 things we can do something with. We have a cup now. However, I think we are going to call it there. So, that seems like as good a place as any to pause it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. We did get a little stuck there for a while, but then we found out a whole bunch of stuff. I have some ideas on what to do with the new items. I'm kind of like brewing them in my mind, if you will. And hopefully by the time we come back next week, we'll be able to have a better idea of what we might want to do with those items. Like perhaps, for example, we could go fill the cup up in the water. What would we use the water for? I don't know exactly. Maybe we can use it for cleaning up the glass. I don't know. There's several ideas of things we might possibly could do, but we'll have to brew on it a bit, I think. But anyways, we'll go ahead and start getting some raids going while we're waiting. We will be back here on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. We'll be playing some more Phasmophobia, the Christmas event. So hopefully we'll be able to figure out the secret of the naughty and nice list. That is the plan. And then we will get that taken care of. And then let's see. I'm sorry. I'm still looking to see who we can raid. Not even sure. I don't even know what people are playing. Okay, let's see. Can we try to stop in, enjoy your night? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. All right. Let's see who we can raid on Twitch. And we will get this ball rolling. Let's see. Okay. Let's raid Aegis and Pred. They're playing some Phasmo. So, speaking of Phasmo, we'll go ahead and say hi. Alright, so we'll get both these raids going. Once again, we will be back here on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. We'll be playing Phasmophobia, and hopefully you guys will join in. And I will see you guys then. Bye!